Hi, so this is just a little video to give you a online tour of my online training application. When you sign up to one of my online training packages, you have access to the app that can be either downloaded on iOS or Android, or alternatively you can access the training area via the members area on my website. For the purposes of this video today, I am going to show you it via the iOS app on my iPad. So this is the home page. This is connected up to the 8-week Kickstart package, so the information in here is in relation to some of that package, and it's just to give you a really quick overview of how it works and how I interact with my clients via this piece of software. So we can see on here, it always shows you what's up next in your schedule. So as you can see on this, we've got lower body 1, day 1, and the challenge nutrition guide. And if you click on those, that would just take you through to that, either that document or that workout, which we'll come on to a little bit later. You can see in the middle there, we've got messages, assessments and forms. So any forms that I ask you to complete, they're all kept within this app. Any messages that we have between ourselves, again, can all be done via this application as well. If I can just draw your attention to the bottom of the screen and the 5 little icons upon the bottom, we're just going to work across those and I will show you what is in each area. So if we click on schedule first of all, this is where I schedule all your activity for the week. So no matter whether you're on a 6-week home workout plan, the 8-week Kickstart package, or more bespoke tailored training, this is where everything is set up for you for the week ahead. If you allow the notifications on your app, you will get an alert on that day to let you know what new coaching information you've got or what new workout you have that day. You can look at it, if you look at the top of the screen, you can look at a day view, see what you've got that day, or you can look at it for the week. So I'm just going to scroll down and quickly show you if you click on the challenge nutrition guide, this is one of the PDF documents that I provide with this plan that just gives you an overview of the different types of nutrition. Gives you advice on portion control, gives you advice on shopping, preparation, the different types of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, everything you need to know to kind of kickstart your nutrition plan for if you were doing this for the next 8 weeks. Obviously, if you go into a more bespoke plan, we really drill down. We might use different applications to monitor that. A client might want a meal plan that would be very bespoke to what they want. But for the purposes of the 8-week Kickstart, we start off with a nutrition guide to get you started. Okay, so just back to the bottom, just going to take you on to programs. Okay, so this is where all your programs would be. And we can see here, if we just click on this one, week 1 to 4, there are 3 workouts within here. So we have a lower body day, an upper body day, and a HIIT day. And what happens is when you're ready to do your workout on that day, and this can be at a time that is completely suitable for you, that is one of the benefits of online training. It's completely adaptable and fits what you want rather than what anybody else wants. So if you just click on lower body 1, this just gives you an overview of that workout. All workouts include warm-up and cool-down stretches. So when you're ready to do that, if you just click on start workout, okay, that will take you to start the workout. So we can see at the bottom here we have a stopwatch, so you can use this for any kind of, if we do any interval type workouts. There's a stopwatch, there's timer, there's intervals on there. That's a really useful tool to work with, and that always just sits at the bottom. I'm very quickly just going to scroll through the warm up and take you to section 2. Any instructions are shown before you start. So for the purposes of this, the first exercise would be the goblet squat, and you can see that I'm asking for 15 to 20 reps with a rest period of 30 to 60 seconds between each exercise. So if we click on the video, we then can see a full video of how the movement is performed. And if that's not enough for you, if you need a little bit more information, if you click on the icon, the information icon, just at the bottom, that will give you full instructions on how to perform the exercise as well. Okay, so the other two little tabs that are at the side of there, we have a video tab. So this is more for when people move on to bespoke packages. I may ask for a video to see how you are performing a movement, so that I can provide coaching feedback and give you advice on proper execution of that movement. And also at the side of there, there's an insights tab. So if you click on the insights, as you go along in the program, this will track all your results. So it's really helpful to go back on and look at your results over the course of the program, so that you can see that you're always progressing, either with the reps or the weights. This is what we're looking at. We're always looking at progression. So once you've completed your exercise, you would then click on where it says reps. Just click on that box, and then you would then complete what you've done. So if you've completed 20 reps, just insert 20 in with an 8 kilogram kettlebell. Then you would click save set, and that saves and takes you on to the next exercise. And all this information feeds back to me so that I can give you the appropriate coaching advice that you need. There's also a different view. So if you click at the top where the 3 little lines are showing, if you click on that, that gives you a full view if you prefer it that way, or if you prefer to work along as you go, you can change it to the full view. Obviously, the more that you do the exercise, the less you'll probably want to watch the videos, because you will know what you're doing, but they are always there to help you. So I'm just going to go back out of here. Okay, and then we'll go on to the next tab at the bottom, which is coaching, and this is where all your coaching information are, whether it's in the form of videos, PDFs, spreadsheets, or any text documents. It's all kept in here. Anytime that I give you any new coaching information, I always schedule it into your planner for you as well, so that you know it's there and it's waiting for you. So we click on videos, you would just click on there to watch the video. PDFs, this is going to show you your challenge nutrition guide, and obviously as the program progresses, this coaching tab will fill up with lots and lots of information depending what type of package you have. But it's all kept in there. It all can be accessed at any time, and that's why it's such a great feature, really. So you're not just printing things out from an email and then they're getting dumped to one side. You've got everything at the touch of a button, really, whenever you want it. So the final tab at the bottom is tracking, and this is where we track all your results. So we start off with progress photos, and only ask clients to do progress photos every once a week, or every 2 weeks. Obviously, if you don't want to do them, that's fine, but it is one of the best ways of tracking progress. And if you just click on add, you just add your photo in. And the really nice feature about this is that once you've got a few photos in there, it has a comparison tool so that you can select, for example, your latest photo against your very first photo, and it's really nice to look at the results over a few weeks to see how far you've come. It's a great motivation tool. I'm going to take you down, we're just going to skip the adherence chart one and take you down to food diary. So this is where you would log all your meals. I do normally ask that if you're following a package, obviously, if you want me to, I do look at coaching you on your nutrition, because it does go hand in hand with exercise in order to get the very best results. And with clients, I do normally start by looking at photos of what they are eating, to give them the best possible advice I can on what habits need to be changed. So this is where you would do that. You just add the meal in, and it all logs up and comes through to me. Alternatively, the app does have the feature of syncing with MyFitnessPal, so all that information would come through to me as well. But obviously, we would have that conversation and decide what was the best fit for you. If we click on results tracking, you have the option to do some daily tracking, which is where you can log the sleep and your energy levels. So this is really useful. For example, for more bespoke clients, if we've got somebody on who's been in a bit of an energy deficit for quite a while, it's really important that I look at their energy levels. We don't want those dropping too low. So if they do, we've got to look at ways that we can manage that. So this is really useful information, and you can just log it on, and you would get the statistics as well to look back on over a period of time. If you come back out of there and go into weekly tracking, so this is what you complete when you have your weekly check-in with me. You would do your body weight with your waist and hip measurements. Again, all these results are tracked every week, and you can look back and see how you're progressing over the period of the programme. Again, when things get more bespoke, we might look at different types of results, like body fat percentages and things like that. Okay, so I'm just going to come back out of that, and finally the last little tab there is habits. So there's no habits set up on this one just yet, but I might have things like a habit of a step count every day, or we might start looking at very personal to clients. It might be somebody that needs to increase their level of protein in their diet, so we might make it a habit for a couple of weeks, based on some coaching content, to increase the amount of protein that they eat, and then we would look at the adherence to that habit and whether we needed to implement any new strategies, or whether that habit had been changed and that we could move on. So hopefully that gives you a good insight into how the app works. There are various different programs, so everything from my 6-week home workout plan right through to my bespoke packages, and everything works through this app. Obviously, the difference with them all is how bespoke it becomes, what the level of coaching you require or you need comes with that. So that's kind of the difference in the packages, but that is how the application works. If you have any more questions, please feel free to get in touch.